September 3rd. Good morning. Self-pity is easily the most destructive of the non-pharmaceutical narcotics. It is addictive, gives momentary pleasure, and separates the victim from reality. John Gardner. Fostering self-esteem means taking care of ourselves. Often we need to treat ourselves easy, give ourselves the benefit of the doubt, remind ourselves how far we have come rather than how far we have to go. Yet, there is a fine line between sympathizing with our own struggles and wallowing in self-pity. Self-pity works against self-esteem because it blinds us to reality. Self-pity wears a black veil over its downcast head because it never looks up, it only sees part of the picture. And it is only on the anvil of reality that we are able to hammer out something of value. We can't work with what we can't see. We need to stay on duty, hammering away, making the sparks fly. As we do, we not only see what is tragic in our lives, but what we can do about it. The difference between bad luck and bad judgment will become clear. What is beyond our power to change will be separated from what we can very well change if we so choose. Self-pity in its dark glasses, can't see any of that. My prospects are as real as my wounds. My prospects are as real as my wounds. Yeah.
What happened to this one?
My prospects are as real as my wounds.
What happened to this one?
My ability to recover...
Mom, what happened to this one?
I don't know, sweetie. My ability to recover from the things that has happened. The things that have happened have happened. Sorry, toddler. Distracting. My ability to recover from the things that have happened to me in my lifetime is just as great as long as I still have health and wellness as my suffering and my ability to suffer from those things is. My prospects are as real as my wounds. Yes. So, I had all these horrible things. Like, my childhood kind of, like, was up and down. There were great parts, but there were really, really terrible moments, too. And I experienced trauma there. And then my relationship with my son's father was, there were great parts, but there was more bad than good towards the end. And it was over and over and over again. And it really deeply hurt me and made it hard for me to relax in my own life, even when he was gone. And then I still have a hard time emotionally connecting with others and on romantic or intimate sense because of so like somebody recently complimented me, but the last about like just who I am as a person. But every person who's ever taken interest or noticed me for who I fully was and who has deeply complimented me on that, every single relationship I got in with people who did that was close and intimate, those people ended up abusing me in some way. They wanted to keep my meanness for themselves and at the cost and expense of my happiness. I know it's shut, okay. At the cost and expense of my happiness. So, I have a hard time, I kind of flinch when people compliment me, actually, like, because, oh God, what do they want? Like, every person who's ever noticed me wanted something from me. But, so that sucked. But, however, I have great capacity for love. I'm a highly efficient human being. My life, I've cleaned my life up, and I am in a place where I can basically do whatever I want within reason, and so that's nice. So even though my past was difficult and uncomfortable, and I have wounds from that, my future is rather bright. It is brighter even than the dimmest parts of my past, and so that feels really good. That was really hard to get through with the toddler in the background. My prospects are as real as my wounds. And they're really great, too. It's time for us to go. Yeah. Have a good morning.